ZeP154 English version. Fewer babies, more elderly. Where should you invest now? Aging is not a theory, it's arithmetic. When fewer babies are born and more people live longer, the balance of an entire economy changes. Labor supply becomes smaller over time. Care demand becomes larger. This shift does not happen suddenly. It compounds quietly. Japan is already living inside this arithmetic. Thailand is moving toward it. China is building an industry around it. The question is not whether aging will happen. The question is how capital responds when it does. Act 1. The Signal. Japan has nearly 30% of its population aged 65 or older. This is one of the highest levels in the world. Care facilities in Japan face a shortage of workers. The number of people of working age continues to decline. The numbers of elderly people continues to rise. In response, Japan is developing humanoid robots designed to assist elderly care. These robots are being designed to perform physically demanding tasks such as changing diapers. They are also being built to help prevent bedsores in patients who cannot move easily. They are engineered to make safe physical contact with human bodies. They can adjust their movements in real time according to the person they are supporting. This requires advanced sensors and precise control system. Initial practical use is expected around the year 2040. By 2050, the goal is for such systems to operate more independently inside care facilities. Some plans even include assisting medical procedures under supervision. This is not a short experiment, it's a long-term demographic preparation. Now look at Thailand. Around 15 to 16% of Thailand's population is already aged 65 or older. Thailand has officially entered an aged society. Projection shows this share may exceed 20% within the next decade. At the same time, Thailand's birth rate has fallen below replacement level. Fewer children are being born each year. This means the future labor force is already becoming smaller. This is the signal. The population structure is shifting. Act 2. The mechanism. When birth rates fall, the effect is delayed but certain. A child not born today is a worker who will not enter the labor force 20 years from now. This future gap is already built into the system. At the same time, people are living longer than before. Longer life means more years of medical and daily care. This creates steady demand for support services. Fewer workers and more elderly people change the balance of responsibility. More care must be delivered by fewer hands. This is why automation appears in aging societies. It's not about replacing people for efficiency alone. It's about filling a gap that cannot be filled by population growth. Japan's development of care robots follow this logic. Tasks like lifting patients, changing diapers, and preventing bedsores require time and physical effort. When workers are limited, these tasks become harder to sustain. Robots that can make safe physical contact and adjust movement in real time help reduce strain. This does not remove the need for human care. It reduces physical burden and increases capacity. Now consider China. China has more than 300 million people aged 60 and above. This scale creates a large and steady market. The silver economy in China is valued at nearly $1 trillion today. It's projected to reach about $4.2 trillion by 2035. The AI-powered care robot market alone is expected to grow from around $1.1 billion today to more than $2.2 billion by 2029. These numbers reflect scale. Scale attracts investment. Investment builds manufacturing and supply chains. As production increases, cost per unit declines. Lower costs makes technology more accessible. This is how aging becomes an industry. Rehabilitation robots in China already adjust walking resistance in real time. They monitor balance and muscle response continuously. Companion robots can locate misplaced items in the home. They can remind seniors to take medication at specific time. They can detect falls and alert family members immediately. These are practical functions. They address daily life problems. During the recent Chinese New Year, a viral robot martial arts performance drew attention worldwide. Many saw entertainment, but such precision and coordination signal technical maturity. Technology capable of balance and complex motion can also support assisted mobility. The same systems that perform performance tasks can perform care tasks. This is mechanism. Demographic scale creates demand. Demand attracts capital. Capital builds technology. Technology reduces pressure created by aging. Act 3. The consequence. If Thailand ignores this erection, adjustment will still occur. It will simply occur later and under more strain. Sectors linked to declining birth rates may face slower long-term growth. Sectors aligned with aging may experience steadier demand. Thailand does not need to invent all solutions from the beginning. Knowledge and technical systems already exist in global markets. They can be acquired, licensed, and applied locally. The key advantage is execution. When elderly services are reliable and supported by technology, families experience fewer disruptions. Medical issues can be detected earlier. Daily care becomes more predictable. Predictability reduces stress. Reduced stress reduces hidden costs. Over time, consistent execution builds trust. Trust builds brand strength in elderly care. Brand strength is not cosmetic. It represents reliability in moments of vulnerability. Families choose providers that reduce uncertainty. Providers that reduce uncertainty reduce operational issues over time. This can gradually lower long-term costs. Investment aligned with aging is therefore not only about growth, it's about building systems that function smoothly under demographic pressure. As elderly populations grow, proximity becomes important. Families often need care services close to home. Reliable systems near communities become essential. This is not temporary demand. It follows age structure. Aging is not a short-term trend. It's structural shift in population. Structure shapes markets. Markets influence capital. Over time, capital follows structure. In the midst of chaos, there's also opportunity. This insight is not about waiting for disorder. It's about understanding direction early. Demographic change is already underway. The arithmetic is visible. The question is how each country and each investor responds. Aging is not a theory, it's arithmetic. 乱中有机 translated to, in the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. By Zingzi, The Art of War. This insight does not suggest waiting for crisis and hoping for advantages. It means recognizing structural change while others still see only disorder. In aging societies, the apparent chaos is shrinking labor, rising care demand, and pressure on public systems. Many interpret this only as burden and decline, but demographic change also redirects demand and reshapes entire industries. When birth rates fall and elderly populations rise, markets do not disappear. They reorganize. Opportunity emerges for those who understand the arithmetic early. In ZeP154, the chaos is demographic imbalance. The opportunity lies in aligning capital, systems, and execution. With that new structure, the lesson is not emotional, it's structural. Aging is not a theory, it's arithmetic. And this is a Zircon show. In case we don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.